All right, so hi, it's Tiffany. I'm in my bathroom. I'm getting ready to go to dialysis. Of course, this Saturday. Where the hell else would I be going? Um, so my hair's a mess. I'm not done doing my hair yet, but I thought I'd give you guys kind of a talk of about what is still going on. I shot hairspray right in my eye, so there's that. But yeah, we're still in limbo with my apartment, apparently, and I'm still waiting to hear back from whoever the higher up is about whether or not I can stay here or if I have to move. Now, in the meantime, three different apartment complexes, um, the Lexington, the West End Crossing, and I can't remember the name of the third one, but they all called me yesterday saying, "Hey, we got your application, Tiffany. When can you come in and view an apartment? Put down a deposit." Like these people are ready for me to come start the process to move in. Here we go. There we go. Um, so, I remember because I don't know. Do I have to move? Am I going to stay here or what? And that's weighing heavily on my mind. Also, I'm starting to get sick of takeout food because the refrigerator still hasn't been fixed or replaced or whatever the fuck ever. Now, I was told that the guy was supposed to come yesterday to take care of that. So I removed all my magnets, little Michael Jackson posters, and other various stuff I had attached to my refrigerator. Um, so that he could go ahead and, well, basically, I'm not opening that damn thing. That's a no-no. That's not going to happen. Even God himself couldn't make me open that refrigerator right now. Um, that could be used as a weapon of mass destruction, actually, because it's literally been almost a month. Today's the 17th. The fire was the 25th of last month. The 25th. Okay? The 25th. Almost a fucking month has passed that I've been eating takeout every single day. Now before, DoorDash and takeout and everything was a little guilty pleasure for Tiffany. Hey, I went to dialysis. I don't really feel like cooking today. So I'm going to let, McDonald's or Burger King or whoever else do the cooking for me. Now, after nearly 4 solid weeks of eating it, it's like I hate every goddamn fast food place in Beaumont at this point. I've started eating from places I never even heard of. Why? Just to have variety. And, I'm getting sick of that. And yesterday, I was supposed to hear from Christina that, whether or not I'm going to have a home here still or not. Not to mention, I'm about 6 weeks out from going to Encino to meet 3T. Like I said, I'm not giving that up because that's been something I've wanted since I was 12. And something that I've wanted since I was 12. And I'm not going to compromise on it because, like I've said 1,000 times, The ticket for that has already been bought. It's been paid for. I'm going. If I'm going to go get a booster shot specifically so I can travel for this trip, please believe I'm going. And y'all can fry me off of Terrell Jackson with Crowbar or the LAPD or whatever. But my hair's too big. But I'm really at a point where I'm really pissed off now, and they're dragging us out. But if they're trying to drag this out of the premise that I'm going to be out of here by the 29th, please think again because yes, I will go to court. And my caseworker told me that usually in these cases, the people don't even show up to court. And I'm just like, if I'm summoned to court, I'm gonna go to court. 'Cause, I mean, they even dragged Michael Jackson out of his house in his pajamas to get him to go to court. So I'm just like, why would you go to court? If you're summoned, like professionally, lawfully summoned to go to court. And the thing is, I've been to court before, not for a dispute like this. When I was younger, I got dragged into court, coincidentally on Michael Jackson's birthday, um, for missing too much school. Not because I was a truant or because I was running around wild around town. You really can't run around wild anymore. There's nothing to run around wild to. um, for being out X amount of days. I think it was like maybe 10 or so days that I had missed. Because my mother, we all know my mother had health issues. And I'm really not going to go to school at 7 a.m. if at 2 a.m. I'm dialing 911 and saying, hey, come get my mother because we don't know what the fuck is wrong. So, I was probably one of the few good kids that was in court right next to the federal prison. Like you could stand in the front door and see the barbed wire and the fences and everything to the prison right next door. Um, and I distinctly remember that ahead of me there was a girl who had missed 72 days out of the school year, which is like basically half the school year, I believe. Um, and like I approached the judge and spoke to him like I speak, how I talk. Um, this kid was just like she needed to be on Scared Straight because I mean she was just bad. Like she got like double the fine just for being disrespectful. My mother was supposed to get a $250 fine, which to 15, 16-year-old me that might as well have been $1 million because it was just seemed like a lot of money for something that neither one of us had any control over. But, the judge took sympathy. He was like, well, you were trying to take care of your mom, blah, blah, blah. So the charges got dropped. And, if this does go to court, I expect the same thing because I was sick. I couldn't clean as well as I did, as well as I wanted to. I still think this is absolutely fucking ridiculous. Um, I showed good faith by having the place cleaned. And I mean, even now, with the refrigerator, a mess. Let me show you. I'm filming with my laptop. But yeah, I can show you. Turn the light on in my kitchen. Guess you're seeing some good side boob right now. Um, this is my refrigerator, and they can't read it, but I stuck this on for the maintenance man, and it actually says thank you with a little smiley face. I'm actually thanking him for coming to get this weapon of mass destruction out of my apartment, and I'm not going to even try to open this because I just remember this is my freezer, so I just know that there's 20 burritos in here and garlic bread and various other frozen stuff that was frozen at one point and is now probably moving. But yeah. So this whole thing has to go. There's still water in the light fixture above my head. You can finally see it. Um, yeah, so that has to be taken care of. But you can see that the rest of the apartment is very nice and tidy for once. But yeah, like right now because I'm not done getting ready. But yeah, um, I was on pins and needles waiting to hear back from them. I didn't hear back from them. The office is closed Saturday today and Sunday. Monday, I am going to walk out to the front office because whatever. Um, because I need to know. And my caseworker said, Tiffany, if you haven't heard from them, because time is still steady ticking away to that September 29th. When I'm supposed to beat and vacated the premises. And my caseworker is like, well, Tiffany, if you haven't heard from them from like Tuesday or Wednesday, call me and I'll try to get to the bottom because I find it kind of odd that I've called like 5 or 6 times. You can ask my friend Carol because I was texting Carol the whole time. All of this was going on yesterday. And, I spoke to Christina at like 10:30. And I mean, I called like 7 times throughout the day. No pickup. But it's odd that Martina was able to call, that's my caseworker, and got to her right away. So, was I being avoided? I believe I was being avoided. That's between her and her God, so whatever. But, they said that they didn't want any more move-offs. So, that puts me under the impression that they don't want me to move. Because, I mean, I spoke to Christina face to face earlier this week, and she was like, we don't want more move outs because I assume a lot of people are moving out. Also, there's still a thing about Miss Bell. I don't know if Miss Bell is alive or not, but in the event that she has gone on to glory, somebody has to clean out her apartment and they have to go do the whole clean the place from top to bottom in order to make it ready for a new tenant. Um, I hope Miss Bell hasn't died. Like I said, she gets on my nerves, but I wouldn't wish that on anybody. And it's just that it sucks to be in this situation. You know what? I'm just like, fuck it. I'm tired of giving myself a headache and stomach aches and anxiety attacks and panic attacks over this. And I am just going to focus on Encino and getting the things that I need for Encino. Um, focus on getting the things I need to go to Encino. So this morning I ordered another scale. This is the fifth goddamn scale I've had to buy since I've moved into this apartment. But a scale is imperative because I need to keep up with my fluid. I I'm not holding my gun in now. Um, I'm supposed to be thinner than this. Yeah, I'm supposed to be thinner than this. Um, especially I haven't ordered my costume yet, but I'm going to probably order it around the first of the month. I probably should have ordered it. If all this had happened, I would already have the costume here, the accessories here, the hairpiece to go with the costume, everything. Um, but now I have to kind of shift myself into that mode. to shift myself good. I have to shift myself into that mode for that and start focusing on, okay, I need to buy a wheelie luggage. I need to, get this thing for my I have my ID, so I have to have, luggage tags, ID tags. I don't travel, so um, I really don't know what to do, which is why I'm leaning on my friend Ebony because Ebony is pretty well traveled and she knows what the hell she's doing. So, so I'm looking to her for, help me, because Tiffany doesn't know what she's doing. Um, but yeah, I just want to kind of shift into that, shift into that mentality, start thinking about that, start getting that together, especially with dialysis, because if I have to have a dialysis treatment while I'm in California, and all this sort of stuff to get that ready for that. And I don't need this other stuff about the apartment needlessly over my head. Like I'm here, it's clean. Get me in the refrigerator. Tell me I can stay. Y'all have already taken my rent fucking money, which I did pay the rent to look good. Um, Print up the fucking renewal paper and let me come sign the paper and get this shit done and behind me. Because I just reached the point where I'm like, I'm sick of this. I'm sick of fucking with this. I'm sick of fooling with this. You know, I have more important things to think about, more important things to prepare for. Um, my first plane ride. My first two plane rides because I have to fly to and back home. um, I need to be focused on like I can't even enjoy, getting ready for this event because I'm thinking about, oh, am I gonna come home and all my shit and uni sisters and all that sort of crap is gonna be in the parking lot when I come back. Um, and I don't need this. I'm just, September's already a hard month for me because my mother's birthday is at the end of the month. My mother would have been 72. She wouldn't have lived it, but she would have been 72. And, I'm dealing with, okay, my mother's not here, blah, blah, blah. Because, I mean, this is like a really big deal to me. And I can promise you, if my mother was alive, my mother would be going with us to California. She may not go to the Halloween party, but she definitely would have gone to California. She would have gone, looked around. She would have probably eaten this so much stuff she would have popped. And would have needed a forklift to bring her home. But just envision an older version of me walking around. So California would not be ready. California definitely would not be ready if Tiff and Rita were going. But I have that to think about, that to worry about. Um, oh, I wish my mother could come. I wish my mother could be a part of this. I wish my mother could, you know, see me finally meet 3T, especially since my mother threw so much money at that for me growing up. Um, it's just, I have a lot of emotions and a lot of thoughts going through my head. And I know I'm sounding like a broken record that, this is needless. It really is. Everybody I've conversed with, just from people online to people in my real life, Tiffany, this is insane. This is crazy. This doesn't make any sense. You didn't even start the fucking fire, which I didn't. I never started a fire here. Wait, no, I started a fire at my old house and made a 6-foot fireball. But no, I haven't started a fire here. So, like I said, 5 years I've been here, track record, and now all of a sudden this is a problem. I'm gonna say that until the day I die. All of a sudden this is a problem. You know what? Fuck y'all. I got bigger fish to fry than this. So, I'm not gonna even think about this until Monday. And anyway, I ordered a scale. I've ordered a particular bronzer I want to wear in California. Um, some I've ordered another beauty bar for my face because this is all that's left, and I don't know where the other one is. That's what I use to take my makeup off in the evenings. But yeah, so I'm at 20 minutes here, and I have to get picked up in about 45 minutes to 11:15. So let me go. My shoes on, no shoes. And pack my bag and get everything together. And I'm just really gonna act like this is my place, and I'm gonna stay here. And I'm just tired of counting because I've been kissing ass for the last 3 weeks. Um, I've done everything that's been asked of me. So I don't know what else I could possibly do. You know, I mean, I've done everything that was asked of me, above and beyond, really. So, I mean, what the fuck else is left? How hard is it to sit, think, come up with a decision, call back, say, okay, this is my decision, and whatever. I mean, I've even agreed to like, oh, we're gonna do like a monthly inspection every, for the next 3 months to make sure you're keeping this up. Yeah, fine, cool, whatever, do it. I don't give a shit. Do it. Fine, come in. Hi, I'm Tiffany. This little ugly thing, this is Newbie. Come on in. So yeah, that's it for me. I'm gonna go get ready for dialysis. Um, finish my energy drink, and hopefully next week I will have some solid information. All right, have a good day. Um, stream something Jackson, like I always say. Um, and I don't know, tidy something up.